Good afternoon, children. Here I am your English teacher, and we are going to study a new poem, My Native Land, which is written by Sir Walter Scott, who is a Scottish historical novelist and a playwright also. In this poem, he wants to tell about a person who is not live when he is not loved by his country or he loves his country. Shall we start? Now, from the beginning lines, breathes there the man with soul so dead, who never to himself had said, "This is my own, my native land." In these lines, the point what to say that there is a man who is alive, but the soul is dead. Why the soul is dead? Because his feelings are dead, and their poet said so dead emphasizes it is a miserable dead. A person with dead soul is the one who never told him that their motherland is his own native land. Okay, now come to the fourth line. Whose heart hath ne'er within him burnt. Here N-E-E-R, ne'er is called like never. So whose heart hath ne'er within him burnt, as home his footsteps he had. Here hath is had. He had turned from wandering on a foreign stand. By these lines, the poet means that who is that person whose heart is burnt or destroyed within him, as according to him, if a person doesn't return to his native land and lost within the environment in foreign country, person lacks his heart. Now, come to the next lines. If such there breathe go mark him well, for him no ministerial ruptures swells. That means if you find a person like that who has no love for his country, always blame him. Here ministerial means a musician who play music or songs in the olden times. So in these lines, no ministerial is going to sing a song for him or show his happiness to him. Now, high though his title, proud his name, boundless his wealth as wish can claim. Despite those title, power and pelf, the rich concentrated all in self. There are some rhyming words are there: pelf, self, name, claim. So in these lines, here the poet says that even though a person is extremely rich, has a great fame, and he is proud of him, despite of all his wealth, prestige and power, he is a miserable person, because a person who is concentrated on only himself or only on his wealth, that means he is a selfish person. And in actual terms, we can say that that kind of person is a poor person despite of enormous wealth. Now, leaving shall forfeited their renown. This one line means he is alive, but he should penetrate all his fame. That means he has nothing. And in the concluding lines, and doubtly dying shall go down to the wild dust, from whence he sprung, unwept, unhonored, and unsung. In these lines, here by doubly dying means, the poet means that the person who does not love his own country would die twice a time, because he will be ignored by his contemporaries and totally forgotten after his death. Therefore, he will die physically and die in people memories also, regardless of his social status and wealth, and ultimately his dead body will turn into an ash, and it will mix with the ground where he learned to crawl, and no one is going to drop tears on his dead body, and no one give respect on his funeral time. Okay, very much beautiful poem, and there are very much beautiful lines are written there. So you should do in your copy work the difficult words and recite this poem and learn this poem at your homes. Okay children, goodbye.